skill resets are extremely limited. They only come around once every so often, and many players use them wrong. Let's talk about who exactly you should reset. Starting with the first option, I think Naga is a controversial pick, but we really only use her in Missilus Tower now. And if you do have a complete roster of Nikkes, you'll actually want to reset Naga. I'd bring her skills back up to 7, and I wouldn't go any higher than there, so she stays useful in Missilus Tower. You know, Naga looks good on paper, but she's getting reset because relative to other top B2s, you know, Nayuta, Made Masked, Crowned, and so on, her buffs are just not strong anymore. Core isn't available all the time. All the recommendations are going to be Burst 3 or Supporter Nikkes that are just not strong relative to the newer Nikkes. Simple as. I mean, Shift Up as a business has to keep us pulling. They have to keep giving us reasons to go to the cash shop, and that's just really the way it goes. So I am thankful we do get skill resets. The main driver for resetting skills is to get back yellow skill manuals and burst manuals. Those are the most limited manuals in the game and the most expensive from the cash shop. We get a lot of the blues and purples so that we really generally shouldn't have to worry about them ever. So really our target for resetting a Nikke is if we have gone above skill level 7 only. Unless you're a new player, you do need those purple manuals. Understandable. You have less Nikkes to also reset in that situation. Noir's another one I'd recommend resetting, especially if you've brought her skills up to 10. We really don't use her that much, and unfortunately she doesn't even make that many appearances in Tetra Tower. I do sometimes use her on the Wind Week stages and where AoE will be nice, but otherwise we can actually get away with not using Noir, even in Tetra Tower. If you haven't reset Dorothy yet, I don't know what you're doing. I've only brought her skills back up to 7 because I used her to get the Dignity Poseidon from Simulation Overclock Room, and because I've had her gear OL'd already, so my Dorothy is quite strong. However, that is very superficial, and if you haven't reset Dorothy, you're going to want to reset Dorothy, unfortunately, despite how good that new skin actually is. Modernia. If you haven't reset Modernia and you brought her burst to 10, you definitely want to reset her and put her skills back up. She does make an appearance in the Fire Week solo raid. However, we're never ever bursting with her. If you have her burst at level 7, it's probably not worth resetting her. D-Wife, an amazing contender to skill reset. I really recommend skill resetting her. I don't think we basically almost don't use her anywhere. Some of you might still be using her in Elysian Tower, and that might be a reason to reduce her skills, bring them back up to 7. Otherwise, unfortunately, she's just fallen by the wayside, and she is a top tier waifu, so it's quite disappointing. If you haven't reset Maid Privity, I think she's also up there on the list. I don't think we're going to see her in the next Electric Week solo raid. Other than that, she's basically nowhere else. I think Bunny Milk is a pretty controversial take because she's actually still quite good, but it's her manual play, it's her investments required to make her strong. I think a lot of players can't take advantage of Bunny Milk's strengths. Therefore, I do recommend resetting her. If you've gone all the way with volume, you may as well reset volume. Unfortunately, I don't think she has a place anymore. I would love it if we could play with some more volume. We need an SSR ult. We need something else. But if you have gone to skill 10 anywhere on volume, feel free to reset her. Phantom as well. Really rare if you've invested in her. Really rare, but you can feel free. She does still perform in some Mortar Week solo raids, but another Nikke that's not necessary. Bunny Alice as well. She made a brief appearance. Again, skill 10 or burst 10. That's the only reason you'd want to reset her. Unfortunately, Viper is a great Nikke to reset, especially if you've gone in on her burst here like I have. We want those yellow manuals back. Unfortunately, the resetting of B2 just doesn't really have a great place anymore in the game, I feel right now. It delays a full burst by some seconds, and Viper herself doesn't deal that much damage with her kit without significant investment, and it's for those reasons that she's just really not being played. We really get a lot more value when we can burst a lot faster and get more bursts out during our boss fights. If you've built up a Laplace, you may as well reset her. She is still useful in Arena, and some people like to mention that they still find her useful in Missileless Tower. It's just not necessary, but I think she's a bit low on the list compared to some other Nikkes. Leona's another one. For a little bit after Summer Dorothy came out, Leona was a great natural pair for Summer Dorothy, but we've seen so many other B2s come in and take that spot. So if you actually have invested up to skill level 10 with Leona, fortunately, Leona's just not providing enough buff support the same way that, you know, New Arcana is, Nayuta, these other B2s that are outperforming. Let me know in the comments below if there's other Nikkes that you're considering resetting. You know, I hope this video helped. We've only got a few more days left to go, but they will come around again. And if you manage to make it to the next round of resets, this video should still be applicable. We may even get some more, so definitely stay tuned. There will definitely be another skill reset video. Please like, please subscribe.